Item: SCP-1272. Code name: Slow-Motion Catastrophe. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-1272's constituent artifacts are to be maintained at a range of no closer than 41 meters, and no more distant than 74 kilometers. No two artifacts with a collective W-axis deviations of greater than 38 degrees are to approach within 8 kilometers of any other topological anomaly. Due to the continuing risk of containment breach, all objects are to be affixed to their pedestals with permanent restraints upon successful containment. Due to risks presently posed by SCP-1272-1206, active containment efforts are presently suspended. Revised containment procedures are pending. After a breach of containment protocols on the 27th of March 1973, SCP-1272-1201, 02, 03, and 04 remain uncontained. Until such a time as containment is re-established, one containment team is to enter the anomaly every 4 months, attempt to reach the containment vault door, and attempt to contact previous containment teams to advise them to deviate from pre-2003 containment protocols. Before approaching the topological singularity, agents assigned to the containment team must undergo psychological pre-screening. At pre-screening, containment agents should be advised that at present topological density, successful containment is expected to be completed on the 18th of March, 2394, 423 years from initial entry. Present suicidal ideation is non-disqualifying. At agent's request, Foundation survivor benefits are to be paid to the designated beneficiary immediately upon entry into the containment area. At all times, the topological anomaly is to be monitored via closed-circuit television by a designated Foundation exit counselor. Garments appropriate to all eras of team entry are to be maintained on site. Upon scheduled or unscheduled team exit, debrief is mandatory. Debrief subject matter should be restricted to those matters necessary to assess psychological suitability to return to duty and technical aspects of the anomaly. Inappropriate topics for debrief include surviving family members, if any, classified information unrelated to the Site-53 anomaly, and Foundation matters outside the scope of the team's historical clearance level. Counselors should expect readjustment shock. Class C amnestics are to be made available upon request. Description: SCP-1272-1201, 02, 03, and 04 are 4 identical statues, apparently sculpted by Corsican neoclassical revivalist Emile Abruzzo in the early to mid-1950s. Early photographs of the statues depict a child between the ages of 11 and 14, wearing unremarkable early Renaissance garb and carrying a cloth bag. Since that time, the statues have exhibited worsening topological anomalies, and at the time of containment breach were unrecognizable as their original subjects. By 1961, while in Foundation custody, the statues' W-axis deviations stabilized at 7, 13, 19, and 23 degrees respectively. Though unknown at the time, permitting objects with some W deviations of greater than 38 degrees to approach within 41 meters of a topological anomaly results in a topological involution which rapidly evolves toward a non-gravitational singularity. On the 27th of March, 1973, this occurred, resulting in a containment breach and SCP-1272-1205. SCP-1272-1205 is the non-gravitational singularity which resulted from mishandling of SCP-1272-1201, 02, 03, and 04. At present, SCP-1272-1205 involves maintenance corridor tour of Site-53, the topological anomaly containment vault, and sealed portions of 2 control rooms abutting the corridor. Involvement of spatial dimensions is minimal, resulting in a 19-degree twist and 31-degree leftward deflection of maintenance corridor 2A. Involvement of time-like dimensions is extreme. In much of the affected corridor, subjective time is estimated to pass at a rate of 184 nanoseconds per external hour. The ratio of external to internal time at the anomaly's epicenter is presently unknown. SCP-1272 to 1206 is a human male, age 27-35. First detected by CCTV slightly beyond the SCP-1272 to 1201's containment vault door on the 17th of December 2003. Appearance is inconsistent with agents or researchers known to be working at Site-53 at the time of initial containment breach. However, due to the uniform dark blue coloration of features and clothing, resolving facial details has remained persistently difficult for observation staff. Since first detected, SCP-1272 to 1206 has traveled 4 meters into the anomaly-affected hallway without apparent detection by containment teams proceeding toward the vault. On high-speed video, gait is consistent with a brisk walk. Per Dr. Collins, researchers should note that the subject's coloration appears to be the result of blue shift, not natural coloration. Presuming a logarithmic decrease in the rate of subjective time on approach to the singularity, SCP-1272 to 1206 is presently exiting the vault at 41% of the speed of light. If SCP-1272 to 1206 fails to decelerate, or if containment teams dispatched before detection successfully realign SCP-1272 to 1201, 02, 03, or 04, exit is predicted to occur on or before, resulting in massive thermal damage to Site-53 and surrounding populated areas.